Greetings viewers, welcome to Wandsworth Town Station in the humble London Borough of Wandsworth. So after my friends Daniel and Dylan visited all the stations in their respective home boroughs of Lewisham and Bromley, I thought, why the hell not we visit all the stations in my home borough of Wandsworth. So I'm here at Wandsworth Town. We are going to get an SWR service to Kingston in about 10 minutes. So yeah, let's do it! So the first phase of my plan is to get this SWR train one stop to Putney, and then from Putney we are going to walk to East Putney on the District Line. So yeah, let's go. 458. Pretty interesting train, actually. It's still in the original stagecoach livery. We are going to start the journey with a beautiful old 455. Splendid.
This is Wandsworth Town.
Actually, what I think happened is that I got an earlier train, because this train's going to Teddington, but it says it's still calling at Putney, so no issues. But anyway, we get to ride good old 455, not the oldest DMUs in Britain. I think the 507 on Merseyrail, shout out to Nick, is now the oldest DMUs, but still, they are probably the oldest trains in London. They're cool. I do like the old stagecoach seats. Anyway, yeah, one stop to Putney.
The next station is Putney. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform edge.
Okay, so I am just leaving Putney NR station. Now I am walking just down the road to Putney District Line station, where we're going to get the District Line all the way to Wimbledon, which is in Merton, but there are some stops that are in Wandsworth, so you can just about see the tube train pulling into East Putney, our next destination. So we made it to East Putney. We need to tick this and Southfields off, and then we're going to head down to Wimbledon on the District Line and get a train to Earlsfield. Happy days! Fortunately, because of the way my camera is configured, you can't really read the DMI here, but it does say there's a Wimbledon train in 1 minute, so we're good. And also, here is the very, very rarely used NR platform. That's pretty cool. Oh, there's the platform. There's an abandoned one. Our second train type of the day, a Bombardier S-Stock.
Mind the gap between the train and the platform.
This is East Putney.
Earlier, we're going all the way to Wimbledon, but we knocked off East Putney and we've also got to knock off Southfields. They're the two stations on this branch that are physically in Wandsworth, and as I said earlier, we'll be getting an NR service to Earlsfield. We've made it to Southfields, and this is the only station other than East Putney that is also in Wandsworth, so that's pretty nice. And also you can see the benches have been decked out for the upcoming Wimbledon tennis tournament, and coincidentally the doors closed. We're now off to Wimbledon itself. I'll see you there. We've made it to Wimbledon. Now it's time to head over to the NR platforms to get another SWR service to Earlsfield. Good thing about being in this region is that you don't get networkers. Southfield was kitted out. Wimbledon is 5 and 6. Earlsfield. Made it to the NR platforms, and well, our train to Earlsfield is another 455. Yay! leaving Wimbledon now. I'm on this second 4x5 of the day for just one stop because we are going to Earlsfield, and after that we are taking our first bus of the day and getting it to Tooting Broadway on the Northern Line. Goodbye Wimbledon. Enjoy the tennis. I said earlier, we briefly dipped into Merton for Wimbledon Park and Wimbledon on the tube and of course on the NR, but Earlsfield is just over the border in Wandsworth. So, as I probably forgot to mention this at the beginning, but the rules of course are you can't double back, you can only visit a station once. So, hence why I'm doing the Northern Line in a bit of a disjointy fashion. But anyway, we're coming up to Earlsfield. Made it to Earlsfield. Let's get the bus to Tooting Broadway. It's kind of funny. Daniel and Dylan were stuck with networkers most of the time. It appears I am stuck with 455s. It's okay though, my next train is going to be a 9095 stop, so a bit of variation. Suspiciously network southeast. Probably isn't, but you know. So I'm now outside of Earlsfield. It's time to make my first bus connection of 2, I believe, on this journey. Bus stop, I'm going to be getting, I believe, the 77 bus to Tooting that will take me to, as you can see, Tooting Broadway Station. Tooting, because this bus goes to Tooting Station on the Thameslink, which I am not counting in this. Well, I say I'm not counting. My friend Dylan very kindly put this route together for me because it is literally just over the border in Merton. And this was already going to be a long venture as it is. But yeah, we're not counting Tooting on the Thameslink, but we are counting Tooting Broadway and Tooting Beck on the north. Here comes my bus to Tooting Broadway. Okay, so we just got off the bus. We are now walking over to Tooting Broadway Northern Line station, and what we're going to do is we're going to take the Northern Line 2 stops up to Balham, change for a southern service to go to Wandsworth Common, and then take another bus to Clapham South. So yeah, quite on and off this next bit. The tube once again, and there's a random statue of King Edward VII here. Okay. I didn't actually know this station's escalators actually had uplighters. I mean, unlike the ones at St John's Wood and I think Southgate, they are modern replacements, but still, that's pretty cool. Unfortunately, it sounds like I've just missed a train, or I'm gonna miss a train, but it's the tube, so it's not a super big deal. Train to Edgware in 1 minute.
Is Tooting Broadway.
Mind the gap, please.
This is a Northern Line train via Bank, Birmingham and Edgware.
Okay, so we're leaving Tooting Broadway. We'll go through Tooting Beck, which is in Wandsworth, and then, yeah, change to the NR at Balham. Cool. Here we are, Tooting Beck, another station ticked off. We are getting off at the next stop, which is Balham. Made it to Balham. Let's go to Wandsworth Common. Huh. Balham has uplighters too. I didn't know that. National Rail. There we go. Just entered the National Rail station, and so far it's all been South Western Railway, but finally we get a bit of variation. Time for some Southern. So we are now in the much brighter National Rail section of Balham. And I looked at the departure boards, and the next train's going to Victoria, and it said it was going straight to Clapham Junction, which was a bit unnerving. But I did check in the train after it, which is literally only 4 minutes later, it does call at Wandsworth Common, which is good. We're doing Clapham Junction and Battersea Park later on. But yeah, next stop is Wandsworth Common, and then from Wandsworth Common we're getting a bus to Clapham South, and then we're going from Clapham South to Clapham North. We're dipping into Lambeth again, but we need to knock out all the ones in my local area of Battersea. 377 Electrostars here at Balham, and unfortunately neither are mine. I'm getting the next one here at platform 2. Amazingly, 455s used to run along here, so it would have been more 455s, but alas, it's 377s.
This is Balham. This train.
Next stop, Wandsworth Common. Wandsworth Common. Let's go to Clapham South. Speedy. I must say, it's a very quaint location. Wandsworth Common Station. It's very nice anyway. Don't want to waste any more time, let's get to the bus. So Wandsworth Common Station bus stop is right there. I'm going to be getting the G1 bus to Clapham South. Got off the bus at Clapham South Station, which is literally just over the border in Wandsworth. Well, the entrance is. Technically, I'm probably in Lambeth right now, but this is the penultimate tube station we've got to do in the borough, and then we've got to head up to Clapham North, go across the road to Clapham High Street, and then go to Clapham Junction on the overground. So yeah, let's go. All stations on this bit of the network have these now. Saw them at Tooting Broadway, saw them at Balham. Once again, Clapham South. Hello, future Hugh here. From this point on in the video, if there's not that much clips of me talking or talking to the camera or any clips in general, it's because for some reason my mobile phone network decided to go down. So I was a bit angry. So just to note, if there's not too much bits of me talking from this point on, there might be, I've only literally just started exporting the clips, then that's why. Anyway, enjoy the rest of the video. Walking from Clapham North on the Northern Line over to Clapham High Street on the London Overground, and we're going to take it up to Clapham Junction, which is in Wandsworth, but I believe we are now in Lambeth, so we're going out of Borough again. Made it to High Street, just a minute until the train to Clapham Junction. So we have two stops at Clapham Junction with Wandsworth right in the middle, but I think it's actually just inside Lambeth. But I thought I'd bring it up just to say I've gone through it because it's got Wandsworth the same anyway. I'll see you at Clapham Junction. Made it to what is probably the busiest station in Wandsworth, Clapham Junction. Now we've got to go to the other side of the station to get a southern train, one stop to Battersea Park. Let's go. God, it's a complete mess, this station. But anyway, here is my southern train that will take me to Battersea Park. leaving Clapham Junction. It's one hell of a station. We are on this southern train just going one stop to Battersea Park, and then we are going to be walking to Battersea Power Station on the tube, and then after that we're going to try and get to Queenstown Road, which is the final stop. We have now made it to Battersea Park. Now we've got to walk over to Wandsworth's newest station, Battersea Power Station. Okay, I'm outside of Battersea Park NR station. Now time to walk to Battersea Power Station. Let's go. Okay, so I am now walking down the road to the new Battersea Power Station, tube station. I don't want to use that joke, I got sick of it ages ago. So the plan from now on is to get on there and then get one stop to Nine Elms, and then we're going to walk to Vauxhall NR station, and then from there we're going to go one stop to Queenstown Road, and we will be done. Yay! Made it to Battersea Power Station. Now it's time to go one stop to Nine Elms and then walk to Vauxhall. It's just Battersea Power Station. The station joke got too old, I'm sorry. Anyway, there's the train. Let's go to Nine Elms. We have made it to Nine Elms. That is all the tube stations in the borough done. Now we've got to walk to Vauxhall and then take one final SWR train to Queenstown Road, and we're done. There goes the train. We're outside the station. Now it's time to walk down Vauxhall. See Vauxhall Station coming into view. We just need to get one train to Queenstown Road and we will be done. Time to get the last train of the day to Queenstown Road. This train to Teddington is in 4 minutes. Nearly done. How fitting is it that the first train of the day was a 455 and the last train of the day shall be a 455.
This is Vauxhall. This train is for Teddington via Richmond. The next station is Queenstown Road.
Last train. Let's go to Queenstown. And there we are, station to visit in the Borough of Wandsworth, Queenstown Road. There you have it, Queenstown Road, all the stations in Wandsworth, done. See you guys in the next video. Farewell.